1 millisecond and you're dead.
You need bone prison with... No! What the bullshit?
Welcome to the pain of high nightmare dungeons. I finally got an upgrade that allows me to push for tier 100 to get that absolute amazing achievement, and I want to do it solo with my Summoner Necromancer. Finally got my Black River Scythe, which not only highes my damage, no, it also increases my lucky hit chance, so I can even explode more corpses, get more Mendel, and get more millions of crits. In this video, we're doing a tier 94 dungeon to kind of mentally prepare for the tier 100. There isn't much difference anymore. Everything one hits you anyways. So it's like an Elden Ring no-hit run, at least for Necromancer. Quick rundown on which Necromancer we actually play. It is the Bone Prison, Ring of Mendel, Lucky Hit, Millions of Crit Summoner Monster. We're using Blight together with Supernatural Blight for 15 times increased damage. We make corpses. You obviously have Corpse Explosion into Blighted Corpse Explosion. And then we have Fueled by Death, which is now increased to 12% by the Black River Scythe. We boost our skeletons, and we boost our skeletons. We have 6 points in amplified damage for 18x increased damage to cursed enemies. And we obviously have Amplify to reduce our cooldown so we can spam Corpse Tendrils, which in this case goes for Corpse Tendrils drop Blood Orbs because your Bone Prison does actually do Vulnerable. And we're stacking everything into Shadow damage because we're trying to get the most damage possible out of our Shadow Blight at the very end, which allows us to clap up to 50 and 100,000 Shadow Blight procs. And they're happening like... There's another buff to Shadow Blight. And yes, also, there's a Diablo 4 builds link in the description below that has everything detailed if you want a written form. Book of the Dead now has the Shadow Mages actually stack up Shadow Blight. They don't really do more damage because the Shadow Blight they trigger is kind of their Shadow Blight and it's bound to their damage, not your damage. But if the Shadow Mages actually stack up Shadow Blight, you are able to trigger your aspects more and faster get the bonus damage. And we're using the mages that can actually stun right now because that is bonus stagger on bosses. And the kind of mini stun works out nicely. The aspect we're talking about is you deal 180% increased damage for 6 seconds after the Shadow Blight key passive damages enemies 10 times. And that works with your Shadow Mages as well. So they allow this to trigger faster. So now we get this faster up. Then we obviously have the Black River now. Consumes up to 4 additional corpses around the initial corpse, dealing 122% multiplicative increased damage with a 21% larger radius. So even bigger shadow pools. For that, we had to give away the health from below because we wanted to keep our corpse tendrils. And they're now on our gloves, which is very interesting because with the health from below gone, we can do intelligence, the attack speed is unnecessary, dexterity is crit chance, and then even more critical strike chance. Because right now, with all of this, we're actually at a critical strike chance of 42.8%. And when we use the Corpse Tendril with the aspect, we go up to a 60+% critical strike chance, continuously getting millions of crit with Mendel. Then you also stack up Shadow Blight key passive 5 times to do stacking damage. We have Bone Prison spawn a pool of Blight, and that's where our Blight is coming from because we don't have it in our bar. We're actually not using Blight. We're just using the Blight from the Bone Prison to trigger the effect. Bonus armor with the Disobedience, which works for you and your minions. To maybe if you get a little tiny itty bitty stray hit, you could survive that, but you actually really don't. But it works on your minions so they don't die that much. 2 more skeletons and also 2 more skeletons. Plus on your pants, 20% damage reduction. The gameplay loop is very simple. Bone Prison up ahead, instantly triggering with a Blight in it. Hued Flash for bonus corpse. Corpse Tendril, pull everything in, and then nuke him with the Decrepify for cooldown reduction and the Corpse Explosion for the lucky hits. You can use Corpse Tendril again, Corpse Explosion, Bone Prison, Corpse Tendril, Corpse Explosion, Bone Prison. And in between, trigger your minions 20% bonus damage, because why not? Now, did we actually get that 94 dungeon done? And will we follow up with a level 100 video? Find out more inside.
4 with the Black River now. It is Abandoned Mineworks. Abandoned Mineworks is actually quite nice. It's not crazy. I want to really try out if our little scythe actually works. Yes. Yeah, you notice. Oh yeah, that's good. I just randomly stepped into Spider Silk and it almost wrapped me into place and killed me. Interesting. Really didn't want to step into Spider Silk there and almost died, Chan. Hey, that's what happened. Let's open this. There might be minions popping out, but there could also be a glyph for another high nightmare dungeon. I trapped into another spider silk. The spider silk is taking overhand here. I don't appreciate it. How many minions? I mean, this is the standard amount. 11. Minions is kind of like what you get. Oh, I'm making blood orbs right now. Why do I have blood orbs instead of vulnerable on the corpse tendrils? Can someone explain that? Someone lock into with my account and screw me over. Oh, because I do have, yeah, I'm an idiot. I have vulnerable from this. I remember now why I did that. I'm trolling myself because I have the bone prison. No, because I have the bone prison. I remember why I did that. I'm getting old, chat. Oh, my skeletons died. You notice in a 19 nightmare, my skeletons actually have a chance to die. You gotta look out because there is a world where... No, wait, let's clear the left first. Because there's like minions coming from here and there's minions coming from the top. So you need to kind of like separate this. You need to make sure that you're not getting both. You know, if you get both packs, you might just get overwhelmed. Again, everything in this dungeon is a one-shot. And I don't actually remember what the second part of this dungeon was. Can someone enlighten me quickly? Which was the second part of this dungeon? Was it the Animus Carriers or was it the... I think it was the Animus Carriers, right? That one is actually going to be rough. You know what? I thought this dungeon is actually going to be nice, but I forgot that it's the Animus Carriers. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm right on that one. Oh, tiny spider. Tiny spider. No. You think they're not dangerous? Well, you're wrong. They're dangerous. And yes, we just packed on clearing speed like crazy with Black River. I am actually really surprised how much bonus damage Black River is. I thought it would be like minimal because like you're actually not having the corpses to get Black River off always. But you kind of have, if that makes sense. Like there's not enough corpses, but the few corpses you have are enough to do the damage. Morning Devs, good to see you there. Welcome to a tier 92 dungeon clear. Tier 94 dungeon clear. Any minions? Always look out, not that they're pooing like a bunch of skeletons on your head, Chad. I'm more surprised how few elites we have seen currently. Huh. Oh. One more spider. We're not gonna die to you, Spider-Man. Come on, minions, punish him. You can do it without a bone prison. Come on, yes, minions. Woo! I'm more surprised how few corpses the minions are really making. Come on, minions, you can do this. No, Blizzard, the Blizzards are useless. Oh no, that's what I get for reading Chan. That's what I get for reading Chan. The Blizzards are useless. We might want to avoid that pack of elites. I'm generally thinking about avoiding this pack of elites just to actually go up here. Oh, by the way, yeah, we need to turn... Sorry, that's not my hardcore character. This is my softcore character, which is clearing very high nightmare dungeons. Which I would, by the way, never do with my hardcore character because I'm scared as hell. And it makes absolutely no sense. I don't know if anyone actually cleared a tier 100 now on hardcore. Okay, there's no prisoner back there, so I assume the next prisoner is probably up here. So I can ignore these elites, hopefully. I'm like trying to ignore that elite camp because why would I now go on a potential death spree as we are wanting to get the achievement done, you know? Leave your ego at the door, Chad. We're achievement hunting. How'd you deal with suppressor elites? Well, if you're lucky and they're the spider suppressor elites, you can actually lock them into your... Oh my goodness, that was a lot of damage. You can lock them into your bone prison without actually taking damage. Okay. So that's how you deal with them there. Great that I can't see these spiders, Chad. My minions saw them already. I couldn't see them. Come on, minions. The stream going so far, very fun, very successful, having a good time. Not getting our daily goal done today, but you know, these days were bound to happen. Gotta be making... Oh, that's a doorbell from my family, and I'm torting quickly back. So, Kalain, if you are actually on higher nightmare dungeons, and you meet a suppressor enemy, let's say you're nightmare 80 or 90 plus, it might just mean that your run is over. Oh fuck, that's bad. It might literally mean that's it. Your run is done. And like, treat it exactly as that. So we're not killing a lot of things, guys. We're just going to be resting our minions. Did we explain why we removed the health from below gloves? Because I couldn't play gloves and Black River. I don't have the amount of slots to do that. So I don't actually want to kill these, in case you wonder. I want this to run down so I get the conduit shrine, but not having to pay anything for it. Okay. Done. Sorry, all remaining enemies.
I need more time.
Now I can go into my... This is actually the perfect scenario because I can clear this.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet.
You know, we can clear this middle part with... That's actually super lucky. Wow. Because we can clear this middle part without a single downside, you know? Okay, which part is this now? Is this clear the... Slay the Forsaken Miners? It's possible, Chan. We gotta look out because a bunch of ghosts are gonna spawn right in a second behind me and in front of me. So there's gonna be like a bunch of ghosts spawning in a second just all around us. We're gonna be very careful with this. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what we're talking about. Very careful. You know, you get a straightaway back up because any of these ghosts can actually one-hit you. So it seems a little bit like, Pony, you're just You know, what is this? Mr. Scaredy Cat McGee? And the answer is yes. Scared beyond belief, Chan. Play to your strength. Get everything rolling. Make the best out of it. Get everyone destroyed. We're fine. Okay, first hurdle. Didn't die. Should I see your subs? But I'm trying to really... And I'm taking this serious because I have a real shot at clearing a... I have a real shot at clearing a big dungeon here. That'd be nice. It's not 100 yet, but it would bring me a step closer to essentially clearing 100. We haven't sadly gotten so far to get the 100 cleared yet. Oh yeah, pull them all in. Thank you. The amount of DPS we're outputting now with Black River is insane. It's a really nice welcome bonus. Oh, that is an Avenger unit. Gotta look out because he got essentially power boosted by everyone. We're gonna kill him like plenty quick. How do you have 4 dodges? What do you mean 4 dodges? Also, Sarah, thank you for the 7 months of support. Sarah, I did look. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Thank you for 7 months of support. What do you mean with 4 dodges? Let's move slowly up. There's the first. Please walk in, my skellies.
I need more time.
This is actually gonna soak my HP away, so I gotta be careful with this to not get... your space bar. Boots. Upgraded boots. That's what you're saying. Or dodge charges.
I need more time.
That is upgraded boots. Couple of 4 million, Chan. Nice. Okay, first one down. We have a max evade charges +3. That's for later. Your Bone Prison doesn't proc the lucky hit. You need Bone Prison with Blight, or you need Bone Prison with... No! What the bullshit? This is what happens when I read your message. Okay. No more. No more Chad. Absolute weak bullshit, Chan. Should have never happened. Also, again, you notice how Nightmare Dungeons can go, huh? Could you please walk up to him? Thank you. No, it's my own fault. I shouldn't have read chat. Like, you know, I distracted myself for a millisecond, and a millisecond is enough to get this done. This is my own fault. I cannot... oh, shit. I cannot hand you any blame, sadly. I wish I could just blame you and be like, it's all your fault. Oh, that's a teleporter. That's a teleporter. That's bad. There's only one way how this can go, and that is with me getting teleported on. Maybe. Please kill him. Please kill him with a... Yes. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Stressful. Teleporter is like, in this dungeon, a teleporter on my head and I'm just dead. By the way, I have been playing without a potion the whole time. Huh, I'm an idiot. Retreat back again. There's somewhere a summoner up there. So there's somewhere an elite with summoner. Oh wow, that's a bunch of million hits. Oh my goodness, what was that? Holy lord. I don't know if you saw that, chat, but that was a nice amount of scary. I'm moving like step by step forward. Like really inching, Chad. can't risk another death by arrow. Yeah, this might be bad because he just jumps on it. It's okay, pull him in. Get him. Get him, boys. Yeah, good job. Put it around. Freeze him, please. It's actually really interesting. If you freeze these spider hosts, they just die. Okay, that one is dead on the right. That one is dead on the right as well. I'm trying to get the boss in here too. He's back there all the way. I think we got him. We gotta look out for the Tempest to not hit us. Yeah, see that Tempest, that ice thingy that was around us there. We cannot. Yes, dead. Perfect. Second one. Okay, only one more without dying. Ooh. Could you please destroy this? Thank you. Let's go to the left here. Oh. Scary dudes in the back. Please attack. Minions, forward. Good. I am not checking that chest. Chad, there's not a remote chance I will... Oh my goodness. He has poison enchanted, shadow enchanted. And if I could have avoided that, I would have avoided that by all means, because there's really no reason for me to even risk like a remote. Unfortunate happenstance with that dude. I mean, I might actually get a very good sigil. Oh, I didn't get a sigil. You have the Ring of Mendel? Yes, we have the Ring of Mendel, and I'm still reading your chats. No! Where did you come from? Bullshit. Also very bad for me to come from that angle. I need to fight this from below. Especially because it's a suppressor minion, so we need to actually attack from below now. I don't see how else I could do this. It's like, because of how the screen size works, that if I'm fighting from that side, it's just naturally bad for me. Let's wait for this to be up. 1, 2, 3. My boys back. So now we're heading to the left here. Okay. I'm just gonna see more, and it's gonna be better for me. There is a dude. Better look out, because one of these archers is suppressor, and that might just end it for me here. Chat killed you again? No, that wasn't chat this time. The other 2 times definitely was chat. I'm unwilling to just use Bone Prison on this. Want to keep the cooldown up. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
How are we gonna do this now?
I need more time.
How am I going to do this now? Yes. Yes. Ooh. Oh boy. I'm, you know, stressed out over suppressor minion. Not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna open that chest because we're greedy. Rightfully stressed out because of a suppressor minion, I want to say. We need to go left, I think. No, that's an event. Event. Okay, let's get him up.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Move away from my minions, so just in case the Tempest strikes. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen! We did it! That's great. Finally, it has fallen. That gives me hope that I can actually clear a tier 100 with this.
That was stressful, and I'm definitely going to blame chat for that one death, and I need to absolutely turn my chat off if I ever do this again. I mean, as soon as I beat a tier 100 dungeon, I get that achievement, I'll probably never enter one ever again, but okay, season 1 is coming. I'll probably make a character and enter it again. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any feedback, leave it in the comments below. Also, if you're looking for a complete breakdown on this build, there's a video, or you prefer the Blood Surge Summoner, which currently is level 90, clearing 50, 55 keys easily. So much fun.